morning, all empathic sensitive souls. It's Denise here. It is Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Start of another week. I cannot believe we are heading towards the end of April. I don't know where the time goes. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast. I can't believe it. How was your week last week? How did last week's mantra sit with you? It was every challenge is an opportunity for growth and understanding. Did that work good for you? I had to keep reminding myself that challenges are okay. It's how I act and respond to said challenge. And I find myself falling back into my old habits. So this week, I am challenging myself to not fall back into the old habits. That's going to be difficult, but I'm going to try. Hi, Michelle. How are you this morning? This week's mantra is, I am the calm in the chaos. My mind is clear and I am focused. Trying to hold my calm in the chaos is never easy for me. Oh my gosh, my nervous system gets ramped up and I go weebly wobbly and I have a meltdown. That's what happened to me on Friday night and Thursday night and probably Wednesday night. But that's okay because it's a challenge to me that I need to hold my space. I need to let those emotions that are coming at me from overwhelming me. So I am trying to remain calm. And work has been very chaotic. I'm learning old job, new duties on the old job, I guess I should say. And it can be very stressful. And it's not the fact that I have to learn the new duties, it's the fact that I'm trying to break out of what I'm currently doing and train. And once I'm trained, it won't be a problem. It's just trying to get the training in. So I'm battling and fighting every step of the way to get this to happen. And it's it's ridiculous. So I have to go talk to my big boss this afternoon. So I have to remain calm. And how do I do that? How do I hold my calmness in the midst of all this chaos? I have to do a lot of deep breathing. I have to try to stay focused. Remind myself that this is just a job. And jobs come and go. And it's okay if I have a meltdown, but I pick myself up and I carry on. I do a lot of deep breathing. I think people probably think I'm going into labor because that's all they hear when they walk in the office. And that's okay because it helps calm me, it helps settle me. My mind likes to wander. Of course, I go down every scenario that could possibly come to anything that I'm going through and all the outcomes that are possibly out there. And of course, the outcome that really does happen is never one that I've come up with in my own head. So trying to not let my mind wander today, trying to stay focused on the task because I have so many things I have to accomplish. I am the calm in the chaos. My mind is clear, trying to keep my mind clear and focused on the task. That's hard for me because I've always got chatter going on in my head. It's a running commentary. It's never quiet in there, ever. But if I can focus on what I'm doing, I run a lot on autopilot because once I know a job, I got things going on in here and I'm just working away and my work is always good and my work is always accurate. Do I make mistakes? Everybody makes mistakes. I'd make mistakes if I was super focused on the task. I'd still make mistakes. It happens. So what else can we do besides the deep breathing? I have to break things down into small chunks. I know, okay, I'm going to get this accomplished, and then I take a 2-minute break to deep breathe before I move on to my next task. Sometimes I can't do that because things are coming one right after the other, but there's a lull in between sets of stuff that I do. I breathe, and I try to focus on just the breath, just listening to what's going on internally, and not the dialogue, but my body. Focus on the breathing, the breath coming in, the breath going out, all that fun stuff, just to focus on me. I have to eliminate all distractions. Now, when I'm working from home, it's silence. I have an air scrubber going, but other than that, it's silent. When I'm at work, for me not to be distracted by stuff going on outside of my office, I have to play classical music. And I don't even hear the classical music playing. It's just background noise that keeps me focused on the music that's playing. But I'm not really focused on it, but it keeps me focused to the computer. That's very strange, but it works for me. I don't know. That's some of the things that I have to do to try to stay focused in the zone. The distractions, there's so many, it's ridiculous. People pop in the office. My phone rings. My coworker, who is no longer here, her phone still rings. There's always something going on. There's people walking up and down the hall, not as much as it used to be, but there's still distractions. Voices carry up and down the hallway, so you hear a snippet of a conversation, and sometimes it pulls you, what was that, who's what? And then I have to focus back on my music, because that pulls me out of all the outside distraction and focuses me right at the computer. Very bizarre, but it works for me. I hope that your week is not chaotic. My day today is going to be insane. I think the whole week will be. I've got errands I need to run after work. I need to leave work early. I need to go into work early. Thank goodness we have calendars, because if I didn't write everything down on a calendar, I'd be a basket case. Trying to keep myself focused, trying to keep myself calm, and all this chaos swirling around me. Trying to keep my mind clear so I can focus on my task at hand. And it's hard, especially as women, because we have a list in our head of things that we have to accomplish, right? How many times have somebody will ask, well, what are you doing tonight? Oh, like that, da 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 da. And you don't have to look at the calendar because it's stuck in your head, because you know it's important stuff. Whether it's kids stuff, whether it's grocery shopping, whether it's I've got to make sure that I get the bathroom cleaned today because I know I'm not going to have time on the weekend when I normally do, right? All this stuff goes on in our head all the time. And because we're women, that's what we do. We're constantly juggling how many different things going on in our head. Which, meditation. I meditate on my way to sleep at night. And it helps me sleep. Now, if I meditated in the morning, I would probably fall asleep and then I never get to work. So I have to meditate at night. It works good for other people in the morning. Hallelujah. I'm glad you can do it. But for me, it's a relaxing and sleeping thing for me. It works. Anyways, ladies, have a fantastic week. I have to hop off and get my behind heading out to work. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.